First to 11. If you are a fan of rock music, then you have surely heard of them by now. Whether that's from their cover of Quick Style, or some of their viral pop covers like Poker Face and E.T. If you don't know much about them, First to 11 are a rock cover band who pride themselves in making their covers better than the original. Oftentimes, the fans are left impressed at how their covers seem to make the original more interesting, or by the vocalist's impressive singing skills. This is the history of First to 11 covers. A huge shout out to Covering Song for inspiring me to make a video like this. He does amazing videos on the history of speedruns of video games. If you have not watched him yet and you like video games, you certainly should. Before First to 11 was a cover band, they were known under the name of M4. Ryan Krychak, the founder of the band, made sure the band would play as many live shows as possible to motivate the members to keep improving. This enhanced their musical skills at a very young age, something they will use to impress the world when they upload their first cover. E.T. by Katy Perry. Yes, you heard me right. Their first cover on YouTube was not Heaton's. Here's Ryan talking about that cover.
Yeah, the first one on the Rock School YouTube channel was E.T. And it was just like I put a camera on a tripod and just filmed them playing the arrangement that we worked out of E.T. that was like a heavier version of it. And that video got like 30,000 views. And the parents of the band were kind of like, I don't know how we feel about our kids being on YouTube right now. So I took the video down, or I didn't make any more. But in the early days of YouTube, for it to get like thousands and thousands of views was like, you could tell we were on to something.
Now, I can hear you saying to yourself, well, technically, E.T. was not the first to 11 cover. It was the M4's first cover. And you're right. However, I felt that this was an important piece of information to know before we head into Heaton's. Ryan knew these kids were special.
It was very, very apparent that they were special.
Ryan knew that these kids could go viral on the internet. And so when they became older, it was only a matter of time until their inevitable success came. Let's skip ahead to the summer of 2016, where a band called First to 11 just uploaded Heaton's to promote their Warped Tour appearance.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.
So, first one, heathens.
Yeah.
I remember going to Ryan's house to record it, because at this point, the only person who's doing covers was Ryan. Like, nobody else, and me, obviously, but like, I was literally just going and like singing them.
Wait, what does she mean when she says only Ryan did the covers? Does she mean Ryan recorded the guitars, the drums, and everything except the singing part? Yes.
I think you get it, but for people that don't know, we all do separate covers and send them to each other. So we don't all collaborate on every single cover.
Doing this makes the process of making covers much more efficient and effective. Back to Audra.
So Ryan would do a song, and this is the first one. He was like, hey, I want to do like covers. Like, let's do this song. We were like, okay, like it timed up perfectly with the release of whatever that movie was, the Suicide Squad. And so he was like, let's try and do this one, time it up when the movie comes out, you know, see what it does. So he was like, I finished the cover. I was like learning it on my own at home. And he was like, okay, let me know when you're good to come over and record. So I went to his house and I recorded in the closet of his basement. Because that's like where we did all of our vocal recordings, like for the first like probably like year or so, I would say, even maybe longer than that. My parents drove me over, recorded the whole song, and then we went to film the video, and we were at Charlie and Bo's old house, and I do remember that after we shot the video, we were very mad because we left the bathroom door open, and that's the only thing I can think about when I watch that video now.
And I think in that video, we forgot to shut the door to the bathroom. So if you look behind Charlie in that video, you can just see like a toilet in the video.
And I vividly remember Ryan saying the words, guys,
please act like you're having fun and make sure you look cool.
And I was just like, okay. And that's pretty much all I remember. And then it just kind of worked somehow, magically.
But yeah, it was me trying to, like, that very first video, I tried to promote it on so many different places to try and just get people to come and see them on Warped Tour. But a combination of all of that stuff is what really worked. Oh, and because it was on Cover Nation's YouTube channel, do you know what Nightcore videos are?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
so like Nightcore videos are just sped up versions of regular songs, like 15% or 25% faster tempo. And a Nightcore channel saw the Heathens cover, and because Audra sings so low in Heathens, it kind of made sense for them to pitch it up. And it kind of put her voice in like a normal register. Yeah. So it was kind of like a perfect song to do the Nightcore thing to. So in addition to it doing well on Cover Nation, doing well on the Nightcore thing, doing well on our channel, that video, you know, kind of blew up and got 1 million views like pretty quickly.
So thanks to Ryan's hard work and the impressive talent harnessed by the teenagers, first to never introduce themselves with a band. Clearly they cannot outdo their first cover, right?
Hey, I was doing just fine before I met you. I drink too much and that's an issue, but I'm okay.
Closer had already become like this astronomical, like it was like the song of the year that year. And so it was really easy to do that song. It was like, this is the obvious choice.
It was so fun. Ryan like threw me into a panic that day because obviously that was the second video like we'd ever done by ourselves. And so he was like, we need to try and like film this in slow motion. And I was like, all right, no biggie. Like, we'll just do it. And he was like, no, but like, that means that you have to sing the song 2 times as fast as like it actually sounds. Like it's actually like for however many frames per second, whatever, there's a lot. But I was just like, whoa, this is like super quick. And that song is like pretty fast. And all of a sudden it came through the speaker and I was just like, I don't even know where I'm at right now. Like I don't even know what words I'm saying. And so that's why there's only like a few little clips of like the slow-mo in there, because I was like, I don't know how to do this. And like we didn't send it to me early or like practice. He was just like, here it is. And I was like, what am I supposed to do with this?
And I remember thinking like, it actually has this really cool like groove to it. And if I just put these power chords, or I think I used some like 9th chords or something in there, I just made it sound like a little bit different than what it was. I didn't really change that song all that much. And yeah, that one, we got the video to look a little bit better, and I was super ambitious and was like, all right, we're gonna do like slow-mo stuff, and it says, Range Rover in the video. So I was like, let's go to Chad's grandma's house because she has a Range Rover, and let's put that in the video. And they had like a beach in the backyard, so we were like, let's just film some B-roll stuff of them just playing around being kids. You know what I mean? Like, I always wanted the whole concept of the band to be very like honest, because I always thought that it was like exhausting trying to be like cool. I always thought that it was like exhausting trying to be like cool.
Wait a minute.
Please act like you're having fun and make sure you look cool.
Why the fuck you lying?
What I mean, like to try and act tough and act like most bands act,
And make sure you look cool.
to keep up that like image and that persona. And I was kind of like, let's just let these kids be kids, and let's film them throwing rocks at each other on the beach and doing the things that they actually do.
Please act like you're having fun and make sure you look cool.
I think in that video I like put my rollerblades on and like skated down the driveway to try and get like a big long like sweeping shot. Like, I was very ambitious, fueled by the success of the Heathens video, and I was like, all right, let's go hard on this YouTube thing. Let's go crazy. And so we upped the game a bit for the Closer video.
Closer was a massive success. The skills that the band had earned over the last few years, combined with Ryan's undying passion, meant that First to 11 had already cultivated an international audience. It was easy to see the simple recipe First to 11 were following.
It is our job to follow the recipe.
Take pop songs, make it rock, and be confident on Auckland's vocal skills, and against exciting energy to bring the viewers in. It is crazy to me just how good some of these older covers sound. Covers like In the Name of Love, Starboy, Starving, The start of a new year will bring a very familiar scenery to some of the older First to 11 fans. Ladies and gentlemen, they move in to the iconic Rock School Studio. This is where the baby rock stars became giants of the YouTube cover scene. It all started on January 13th, 2017, with I Don't Want to Live Forever, a solid cover. They also did a fun mashup, the only mashup to this day. One person who does not get enough credit from the fans has to be their music producer, Nicest, who made sure that every single cover was of high quality. They would try to do a live cover without Nick, but it sounded unpolished and nothing like the other covers they had done. Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
Attention was it started because there was this competition called Best Cover Ever, and it was on YouTube, and I forget if it was like sponsored by somebody or something, but it was like a competition. They put out a call and they were like, all right, everybody do a cover of this song. Everybody do a cover of this song. And, they would pick the best ones and they would get them like into the studio, and they would get to like work with the actual artist. And so Attention was the song that we were trying to get on this Best Cover Ever show. And we didn't get on it, but we ended up in like the intro of it. So they did use our video for some bit of it. Like Charlie Puth actually got to like see our cover, but we didn't make like the top 3 that got to like go and meet him and stuff like that. But that was the start of the Attention cover. And I remember when we did Attention, I did it very like rocked up. Like the verses didn't really have that same like groove that Attention had.
But I remember like our original version of it was like heavy like the entire time, and then we sent it to Nick and he was like, I made it like a little bit different.
Our producer being like, hey man, I really want to change these verses because I think they need to be more like the original. That's such a good groove. It's such an important part of the song. And he was like, let's just drop into the heavy part that you did. Let's drop that in like towards the end of the song, so it's like kind of climactic, And I'd like disagreed with him. I was like, I don't think so, man. I really want this to set us apart from, the original version of the song. But he was like, no, man, I think it's the right choice. And I think like maybe my version of it would have been better for the TV show because it was so different. But Nick's version, without me even realizing it, like Nick's version was so much better for YouTube. You know what I mean? Like it got people's attention. Okay, attention.
But they were like, what should we do? Do we leave it like this? Do we do this? And it was like a big, like, our first like major decision of being like, how do we want this cover to sound? And I think like now looking back, everybody's probably pretty happy that we went the way that we did instead of like doing this crazy heavy cover of Attention when I was like 16 years old and like didn't really know how to like record or do any of that stuff with my voice like that I can do now on songs. And I was like, man, that would have been really weird if that's what it would have came out to be. So I think I'm looking back, I think it was the right decision. But in the moment, I remember everybody being like, what's going on? Like, what are we doing here?
You just want attention. You know I'm not yours. Baby, you just hit the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I know from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
This cover would truly set the tone for the type of covers we will get over the next few years. Keep what's great about those pop songs already, but add some of that first rhythm and flair and try to make it better than the original. Around this time, a new member will join the band. His name was Sam Gilman. By mid-2017, several members were heading to college.
Me Chad leaving college, education.
So the band needed someone who could fill in. Sam was already a part of the rock school and was good friends with the band. Here's Sam describing how it was like to be in first grade level when he joined. How was it like in the beginning?
Well, in the beginning, we were only doing one a month, so it was like kind of a big deal that we all like really took it seriously. Like sat down, had like basically meetings about like how it was gonna go, and I don't know, how was it? I guess to be honest, the atmosphere was a little bit, even though I just said it was very serious, it was also very lighthearted in the same way because I mean I was just in high school. So it was me and just my friends like in a band filming videos. But there was no expectation for anything to become a career. So though it was very serious, it was also at the same time very, very just fun and light.
As Sam's internet picked us up, let's go back to August 18th, 2017, when First 11 would release Sam's first cover, Playing.
Well, you almost had me fooled. Told me that I was nothing without you.
Some of those videos didn't, like, Praying did not do well. But I consider that to be, like, one of my favorite videos because it was just, everyone was in a really good mood. Like, again, there were no expectations of deadlines and how many views is it going to get. It was definitely very relaxed. So, yeah, I remember it being very, very fun, honestly.
But not everyone had the same experience.
Number 2 is Praying by Kesha. This song sucked. It was so hard. So I'll give you a backstory. I was very sick when we did this song. So I kept having to record it in little tiny bits to like make sure that it was sounding good. So like I would go in and record a little bit and then my voice would blow out. And I also didn't know how to take care of my voice back then. Didn't warm up, I didn't sing properly. Like I was a mess. And so I went in and I was sick and I had like a sore throat, like stuffy, and I was recording this song and I was like, oh my god, this is terrible.
It might have been a terrible experience for her, but I genuinely love this cover.
In life, you're gonna get what you give, but some things only God can forget.
A cover that I'd love to shout out is Wolves.
I've been running! Take it to you! Take it to you! That was
Yeah,
tight.
not that one.
Running through the jungle, I've been running with the wolves to get to you, to get to you. I've been down the darkest alleys of the dark side of the moon to get to you, to get to you. I've looked for love in every stranger, took too much easy anger all for you, yeah, all for you. I've been running through the jungle, I've been crying with the wolves to get to you, to get to you, to get to you.
Speaking of the Marshmallow covers, Marshmallow actually reacted to First 11's cover of Silence.
Marshmallow, thank you so much for watching our video. I'm so glad that you loved it, and I seriously am speechless. I don't know what to say.
The next cover I want to talk about is New Roots, where the collab
Okay.
with Halloween. I think
Yeah.
no, it was your first cover, first collab, but also it broke the record for the most views in a day.
Yeah.
At that point, yeah.
At that point, yeah, I believe that for sure. So that collab, like I said, when we did the Heathens video, we kind of Halocene was on our radar, they were on our radar, and it was Addie that reached out to us and was like, "Hey, I want to do this collab, and I'll fly to Erie, to make this happen."
Yeah, well, New Rules was the first one that we did a collab with. And that was the first video that I was ever in that hit 1 million views. And that was really exciting for me. That was very fun because it was like, oh my gosh, people want to now come to work with us. That was when Halocene at the time was in Arizona. So they flew all the way there to just do one video and leave. And it made it feel a little bit more like we were kind of maturing into our roles as musicians.
And
Wow.
The cover after that was Last Christmas. Your first Christmas song.
No way! Man, we had 2 back-to-back hits right there.
Everyone has fun stories about Last Christmas. Do you have some?
I have horrible stories about Last Christmas. I remember basically just almost dying during that. Yeah, that snow was definitely toxic. Like, we definitely inhaled some toxic chemicals.
I also remember the fake snow machine that we used for Last Christmas was like breathing in toxic fumes. That was like, I mean, the government should have been at our door, like telling us to turn it off because we're gonna go to the hospital.
I do vividly remember just being like, somebody open the door. Like, every time, because I remember like everybody else being like, oh, this is bad. And I was like, you guys don't even understand. Like, I am like swallowing this. Like, I was like, I can't keep my mouth shut and like breathe through my nose. Like, I'm singing. I'm like taking deep breaths and I'm just inhaling this snow. And I just like remember having to like step outside for a few minutes in between stuff and be like, okay, I am gonna fall over. Like, I feel like so dizzy. And I was just like, you can do this.
But it's funny to look back on, and yeah, if I could go back and just like relive the day that we shot Last Christmas just to experience all of the laughter, I would definitely do that.
And with that cover, 2017 officially came to a close. First 211 went viral from day one. But the way they kept leveling up their game is what brought them their continued success, from the incredible cover of Closer to Last Christmas. However, the thing that I failed to highlight in this video was their consistency. Upload every month without fail? Check. Maintain the high standards of their last cover? Check. Having a beautiful singer to put on the thumbnail of every single one of your covers? Oh, that is the sexiest one so far. They just exuded fun. Watching their outros and following their social medias just made you fall in love with them even more. So yeah, hope you guys had fun watching this video. It just happens to be my 1000th video, which is absolutely bonkers. Pun intended, obviously. Thanks so much to Ryan, Audra, and Sam for giving me their time to make this possible. Trust me when I say that this video is nothing compared to the craziness that we are about to witness in the coming years. So you guys better stay tuned for that. But for now, it's time to say goodbye. Thanks for watching.
Prepare for liftoff.
I'm getting hot for mom.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.